Hello all, in this video we will be discussing theory about space force system or non-coplanar force system. Up until now in unit 1 and unit 2 and unit 3 part E we discussed about the coplanar force system and equilibrium of coplanar force system. For a coplanar force system we have conditions of equilibrium as we have three conditions of equilibrium, which is summation of forces in x to be 0, summation of forces in y to be 0, and summation of moments will be 0. For a non-coplanar force system or a space force system, you will have summation of forces in along x-axis to be 0, summation of forces along y direction to be 0, summation of forces along z direction to be 0, and summation of moment about x-axis should be 0, summation of moment about y-axis to be 0, and summation of moments about z-axis to be 0. These are the 6 conditions of equilibrium for a non-coplanar force system, and these are the 3 conditions of equilibrium for a coplanar force system. Now let us get into it. A force AB or a force OA is as shown in figure. It is a non-coplanar force system because it has its all three coordinates as x, y and z. So at point O it is x1, y1, z1, and at point A it is x2, y2, z2. The force is acting from O to A. If we know the angle of this OA with respect to x as theta A, with respect to y as theta y, and with respect to z as theta z, then we can determine its components as fx will be f cos theta x, fy will be f cos theta y, and fz will be f cos theta z, where cos theta x, cos theta y and cos theta z will be called as direction cosines, and cos theta x, cos theta y and cos theta z will be summation would be equals to 0. Now there is another way to determine its horizontal and vertical components, which is, now that you know it's x2 and x2 y2 z2 and x1 y1 z1 and force is acting from point O to point A, to write its vector form f will be equals to fxi plus fyj plus fz into k, right? To write a force in its magnitude, in its vector form, you can write it as magnitude into its unit vector, force OA. Magnitude of force we know is F, and unit vector will be written as x2 minus x1 into I plus y2 minus y1 into j plus z2 minus z1 into k, where x2 minus x1 means what? The force is acting from O to A, so we are subtracting AK coordinates minus OK coordinates. Okay, if the force was acting from A to O, we would subtract O, we would do O minus A. But here the force is going from O to A, so we are doing x2 minus x1. Okay, so that is your fx, fy and fz. So here your fx will be x2 minus x1 upon under root of this entire term, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square plus z2 minus z1 square. If I consider this as under root of d, so this will be under root of d will be your fx. So I का coordinate जो कुछ भी होगा, whatever will be the value of this would be your fx, whatever would be the value with j will be your fy, and whatever will be the value with k will be your fz. That is how you write a force in its vector form. To write a force in its vector form, you take magnitude into unit vector. Unit vector along x को हम I बोलते हैं, along j, along y को हम j बोलते हैं और along z हम k बोलते हैं, and we do x2 minus x1. If force is going from 1 to 2, we subtract 2k coordinates minus 1k coordinates. Then while determining resultant, if there is a multiple force system, you write all the forces, each individual force in its vector form, and then you take summation of all the I coordinates, summation of all the j coordinates, and summation of all the k coordinates, and then write it in a resultant form. That resultant would be your vector resultant, and to determine its magnitude you will directly have to do r equals to under root of rx square, which means summation of all the horizontal forces ka square, ry square, which means summation of all the y direction ke forces ka square, and rz square, which means summation of all the forces along z axis ka square. Remember, when you are given a space force system, आपके जो angles निकलते हैं, those are with respect to x, y and z axis respectively. So you will determine cos theta x, cos theta y and cos theta z. Now the moment of a force, this is the vector form, but moment of a force का vector form will only be asked in इतना theory. Otherwise, if you are asked a problem, you know how to determine moment about a certain axis. Moment of a force about a point will be given as its position vector and its force vector ka cross product. Okay, so this is your force vector and these are your position vector ke components, and this is your ij and k. Unit vector, this is the position and this is the force vector. If the force is given by 2 points, which is x1 y1 z1 and x2 y2 z2, then moment about the point x3 y3 z3 will be given as a minus c. पोजिशन कैसे आएगा आपका x1 minus x3, y1 minus y3 and z1 minus z3. That is your position coordinates, and this will be your force components. Okay, and ij k similarly for x2 y2 z2, so b minus c, x2 minus x3, y2 minus y3, z2 minus z3, and then you will have fx, fy and fz. This is how you determine the moment of in a space force system. Moment ka direction would be considered using right hand rule. This is important from your theory point of view. From your numerical point of view, we will discuss one problem in the later videos and then we will see it. Thank you.